right, we have some painting supplies here. This is the palette of watercolor paints you're going to use. And on the palette, at the top, you have red, orange, yellow, green, blue, purple, brown, and black. And then down here, you have variations of those colors, like this one is pink, it's a magenta, a red-orange, a yellow-orange, a yellow-green, a light blue, a darker purple. I have nothing that's a variation of brown, and white, because it's the opposite, white, because it's the opposite of black, okay? So that's your paints. Now, these are watercolors. If you just paint with these watercolor paints like this, nothing happens because it has to be activated by water. That's what's in this bowl, obviously. I love these bowls because it has these little ridges on this side where you can wash your brush, rub it on the ridges, and then you have, it helps the paint get out of the brush. And then you can use this side for a clean side. So this could be a dirty side and clean side of water. You have to use water to activate your paints, okay? So, if I want to paint with blue, I got to put some water in it, and then I can paint with it, okay? That's obvious. Sometimes you don't even need more paint. You just need more water to spread that around, okay? The next thing I want to show you is just a couple basic techniques. Since these are watercolors, it's all based on water and how much water you use. If you use a lot of water, then the paint is light. Oops, that didn't work. If you use, let's put a lot of water this way, the paint gets lighter. But if you don't use much water, the paint's darker and you can control it a little bit. However, you do have to be careful that the paint isn't too thick or sticky, because then it will stick to other people's papers and it'll ruin your painting, okay? Another thing I love to do is just paint water first, okay? This is called wet on wet. Paint the water first, and then get some color, and it just splooshes in. That's a great way to do the sky if you want to do like a sunset. Let me put some red in there. You can just sploosh it all together and it kind of mixes and looks real pretty together. Okay? So that looks great. Oh, the last thing I want to tell you is if you make a mistake, you can take your paper towel, you have to have a paper towel, and then blot it away like that. And that will help you get most of the paint off the paper. You can even go back in and do like this on top of paint and help blot it away some if you make a mistake. I would not paint, if you've painted one area, like let's say you've painted one area green and then you want to paint purple next to it, I would wait till that green dries, because if you paint purple next to wet paint next to wet paint, it's gonna blend together. Do y'all see that? Okay. All right, so have fun and enjoy your watercolor painting.